Alright, welcome back, Toku Team, to the next batch of Ultraman Tiga uploads. Yes, I am still wearing the same shirt because it's cold and I want to be cozy. Uh, same old commentary. I have no idea what to expect. I don't watch episode previews at the end of each episode. There's not really much reason to, considering I'm going through the whole season every month and I'm not waiting for the next week's episode when it's the current season. So I have no idea. I never know what to expect from the episodes. This one is called Vampire City. So they have proven more than once this season that they really do know how to do horror, from the cinematography and even the story writing. Or it'll be very silly. I can't wait. I hope at least one member of the team gets at least temporarily turned into a vampire. Bonus points if it's Reina, and bonus points if it's Hori, because in that case it would just be funny. I think we're definitely getting a horror for the episode. That's the vibe we're getting. I like the noir, jazzy music they've got going. That's a nice touch. Ah, he got! Well, was your friend taken and killed by vampires? Because otherwise... Also, stairs as the entrance exit to a bar. Risky proposition. Reina and Daigo are just such cutie patooties together, aren't they? Stop letting Daigo operate machinery. Just stop. I mean, look at that. Like, bad enough when he's piloting the jet and the enemy hits it and knocks it out of the sky. That's not entirely his fault. But motherfucker can't even keep his eyes on the road. He nearly hit a woman right there. Now, granted, that woman's definitely a vampire. That doesn't matter. Keep your eyes on the fucking road, dude. Like, you can't always Ultraman your way out of problems. Or half undead. Hi-oh! Show us them fangs, girl. There's them fangs! I was not expecting her to listen. Oh no, Captain Mom! Captain Mom's gonna get vampired! Or Captain Mom's gonna kick some ass. He's saying that with a lot of confidence for someone who almost never goes in the field. New toy! Tiger, you'll break it like you break every vehicle. Okay! I mean, fire's pretty fucking effective at murdering shit, I'm just saying. Of course there's a coffin! Nice! Oh, you got! How deep is that coffin? Ha! That's also a really nice touch. Realm of Darkness, he can't transform. Yes, expose your neck to the vampire. Power of love, bitch. It's a little bit of a bummer. I really like when a monster suit has extra, not appendages, but extra flair. Like the wings. So, like, obviously you've got the suit actor arms in the bat arms, but then you've got the wings hanging out and extending out past the hands, so the actor gets to work around with that. It's a really nice additional detail. Because obviously, like, you can have the face be whatever you want for a monster suit with the big wings and the bat nose and everything, but adding the wings adds so much extra character to a suit and gives the actor a lot more to play with. And it's also fun for the other actors to work with, because every time they swing their arm and hit Ultraman with the wing, then the suit actor for Ultraman has to react as if they're getting actually hit by it. Yeah, drink the light blood of the guy made of light. That's gonna end real well for a vampire. Oh, please morph Ultraman's face into having, like, vampire fangs and shit. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, like, look, you can see, okay, that's not a great freeze frame, but right here is the suit actor's arm, but then from, like, the midpoint of their ulna, you've got this extra bit coming out. So it's just so much extra flair on the suit. That's glorious. That's glorious. That is It's Friday in California all over again. Not quite what I was expecting, but still really good. Again, I like that they kind of went for more of a mystery theme than a outright horror theme. That was a nice spin on it. Great monster. Like with all the kaiju, great monster designs. It's hard to get invested in the story though when they bring in these side characters. I don't even remember if that was the same reporter that we saw earlier in the series. I'm assuming it was. But I still don't even know half the names of the Guts team, much less the names or a reason to care about the backstory of random side characters, you know? Alright, next up we have episode 34, To the Furthest South, which, unless they're talking about the South Pole, I have no fucking clue what they're talking about with this one, so let's find out. Alright, settle down, Daigo. That's your boss's boss. Finish your thought. What about Daigo? He's your son. He's Ultraman. You have to know he's Ultraman. Alright, good. And you got Reina piloting, so you're not going to crash. Daigo knows Ultraman's going to be needed. Because Ultraman is always needed. Case in point. A red aurora, in this time of year, at this time of day, localized entirely over this random island. Oh man, we're getting a flashback. So the commissioner has been close encountered before. I wonder if he's gotten probed. Finally getting the submarine! God, I've only been waiting 35 fucking episodes for the submarine. Which still looks like... Oh wait, no, that's the Artesi, so that's not the submarine. Okay. The Artesi probably has the submarine on board. She won't crash. She's not Daigo. Finally getting to see the fucking submarine. That still looks like a jet, but I'll take what I can get. Don't let Daigo drive it. First of all, he's not licensed for a submarine. Second of all, he will crash it. Or scuttle it, rather, since it's a ship. I like it. Let's take a look at why I like it. So, it has a very jet design, like I already said, but it has the curvature of the jet makes these engines look more like pontoons, which is really great for an aquatic craft, and it's very sleekly designed, so you can really imagine it cutting through the water very easily. And the colors are great. Orange and blue, even though they're contrasting colors, when they're the only two colors on something, they can work incredibly well together. The orange and blue also work really well for something going underwater, because the blue blends well with the dark tones of the water, and the orange stands out. Alright, so that's why the commissioner likes Daigo so much. Saved him from getting probed. Is that a fucking Guts grenade launcher? A Guts nade launcher? It is! Well, it's a Guts rocket launcher, but I was close enough. Jeebus! The fucking ordnance these assholes have. Yep, and that's why you always send Daigo. Oh, squishy! Ew! Why's it got, like, exposed brain pod egg sac things? I am going to once again ask how the fuck his identity is a secret, because he is the only member of the Guts team currently on the island. Now, granted, nobody was accounting for his whereabouts, right? Like, the other guy that he arrived with was going off to do his own thing while Daigo was taking down the force field. Okay, fine. How is no one going to ask the question that he, especially like earlier in this episode where he insisted on going on the mission? Now, we know that it's because, like, he saved the commissioner's life before, and that's why he's working for Guts, so, like, there's the emotional attachment there, but there's also the fact that, like, both narratively speaking and character-wise, he knows he needs to be on the island for when Ultraman is inevitably needed. When is somebody going to point out, once is coincidence, once is happenstance, twice is coincidence, three times is enemy action. This is episode 34. We are so far beyond coincidence for Ultraman always showing up. See, they're even commenting on it. Like, even the characters are acknowledging. It's just like, wow, it's convenient how he always shows up exactly when he's needed. How about that? Oh, right in the brain. And all you did was piss it off. Oh, see, you can close off and protect your squishy internals. Why would you expose your squishy internals then? Shit, I had a thought. Shit, what was my thought? Right. So, yeah, those alien little spheroid majiggers, they were stated to be a biological weapon, which is interesting because at the end of the episode, after they blew it up, the big one up in space, Reina asked, like, thinking out loud, who sent it? Which is finally, for the first time this season, somebody asking a broader question that can potentially reach outside of the plot of a given episode. I would have loved to see that within the first 6 to 12 episodes instead of taking almost 36 episodes. But at least we're potentially building overarching lore for the season. Even if it just ends up being like in the last few episodes, whoever sent that thing comes back as the big final boss, at least they're laying the groundwork. Hey everybody, just jumping in real quick for the, as always, shameless self-promotion. Thank you for watching. For those of you watching on YouTube, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Got some regular commenters that I've been seeing in the past few months, and I love seeing your names pop up and your comments throughout the video. It really means a lot that you're taking the time to comment as you're watching. Kind of similar to what I'm doing here, right? Like, that's really the vibe I get when I see one person leaving multiple comments at different timestamps. It tells me that you're really enjoying what you're watching, and I hope that you've been enjoying this season, even though it's definitely a different vibe than my Sentai and Power Rangers watch-throughs. Now, having said all that, if you would like to see things a month early, get access to the exclusives that I don't post on YouTube, either because I'm holding them back, like the Sentai crossovers, or with some of the anime I've tried to watch, YouTube just won't let me post it. So it's been Patreon exclusive by default, and of course access to the Discord. And when I have multiple shows that are released in 1 year of Tokusatsu, I'll be holding a vote for what order to watch them in. So you get access to all of that at the entry-level tier of the Patreon for $1 a month. And the benefits just go up from there. We're going to do watch parties where you got the behind-the-scenes stuff, so lots of benefit. If you can make it over there, we would love to have you over there. But also thank you for being on YouTube. And if you're watching this, midpoint self-promotion bumper of the episode, and you're already on Patreon, thanks for being part of the Patreon. It means a lot that you like this enough to subscribe to the Patreon, because I know it took me many years before I could reliably subscribe to Patreons. I know that it is very different than just subscribing to somebody on YouTube or following them on TikTok. So that is the incoherent ramble done. Back to the episodes. Moving right along with the next episode. Now, again, I don't watch the preview at the end of each episode because I'm about to watch the next episode anyway, so why see half of the fucking episode via clips in the preview? So this one is called Sleeping Beauty. So my only real question is it going to be a random NPC side character who's the Sleeping Beauty, or is it going to be a member of the team? There's some obvious candidates, but I think it'd be really funny if they had someone like the Vice Captain or Daigo be the Sleeping Beauty. Oh, this is the scientist who wanted to dissect the baby alien. Answers that question. We already have our Sleeping Beauty. It's an alien. I wouldn't say no. Oh, God! Episode-to-episode continuity? God damn! Finally! In fairness, not every kaiju has been from space. Only about half of them have been from space. I'm sorry, does nobody want to answer her fucking question? Alright, that's, Reina, that's when you call a doctor. You've dealt with psychic aliens before. You should be aware of this. Come on, Reina, you're smart. Again, Reina, you've dealt with psychic aliens before. This is something that you should know to report. A day off is not the issue. The issue is she's being psychically attacked. Paid? Paid leave? 48 hours off paid? I'll take it. Come to think of it, what is their compensation package? I mean, we see them staying on base regularly. I'm surprised Reina even has an apartment. Yeah, I mean, way back in the Halloween episode, she was walking around base in her pajamas because she was staying in what I assumed was her dorm at the base. Oh, she's packing heat! Yeah, we've seen that. We have confirmation of that. Both on an individual and on a overall species level, there are some aliens that have been like, nah, dude, we can coexist. It's not fishy. It's out of this world. Okay, so it just took her body. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. Give her back! Oh, get tased! That's why you asked for consent, Daigo. Oh, it's a dragon! It's a dragon! Oh, it's a giant robot dragon! Oh, it's a giant robot space dragon! I fucking love it! I fucking love this! Look at him! Oh my god, look at that wiggly neck! That's amazing! Guys, your lasers keep reflecting off of its hide. You gotta figure something else out. And for the eyes, if nothing else. Daigo's really gotta learn how to fight. In both human and ultra forms. Dude, you are in the base! How are you going to get out of the base without breaking a hole in it? Oh, because you're going to be human-sized. Okay, fine. And now you're teleporting, because that's just something you can do now. You just fucking teleported directly to... God damn it, why do you even bother flying... Oh, because it drained a shitload of energy. Okay. Alright, fine. Answered my questions as soon as I asked them. I'm still going to fucking protest the fact that he changed into Ultraman. In the goddamn base, in the goddamn science lab of the goddamn base, in the goddamn science lab of the goddamn base that we already goddamn know has goddamn cameras in it. How are you still a secret? Apparently it drained a shitload of energy teleporting, so I will give him a pass on the teleporting. Oh, right to the mount! See, if you could tell your team that Daigo, if you could tell your team that you are Ultraman, you could tell them to stop fucking shooting. That's assuming you can talk while in Ultra form, which I don't know if he can. I'm convinced these two dorks love each other, they just haven't admitted it yet. Look at this, this is adorable. Direct episode-to-episode continuity is... I had a hunch we'd be getting more of those later in the season, because we had that two-parter back. Episodes 19 and 20 were a direct two-parter. So it's nice to see that finally hitting other episodes. And this one isn't even fully resolved. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much wrapped up, aside from like the looming threat of other aliens wanting to conquer Earth. But they could easily keep the story going directly from here. I'm a little bit reinvigorated now that they're finally adding longer storytelling to this season. Okay, and for the last episode of this upload, episode 36, the title is The Smile Across Space and Time, which could very easily be a continuation of what we just saw in these past two episodes. So, let's see what they give us. This is going to put us at about, let's see, out of 52. Yeah, this is going to put us at about 2/3-ish of the way through the show, so we are definitely approaching the end game. That is... I don't think I've ever seen someone more depressed. Charlie Brown looks cheerful compared to that kid. I don't get it. I'm sure that's going to be relevant by the end of the episode, but... Oh, it's Izumi as a flashback. No wonder it was all toned. Gold tone, sepia tone, whatever the fuck. Yeah, see, they have offices, they have rooms on the base. Why does Reina even have a separate apartment? Oh, that's just a waste. And that's just the Titanic. We're in the Bermuda Triangle? Fuck yeah! The girl who just got lightning bolt time traveled in is going to be the old woman who in his little dream flashback gave Yasumi the pendant. When is this place? Don't tell people to calm down when they're upset. That is not the way to get people to calm down. Oh, sweetheart, we got some bad news for you about a few different points of history. I mean, yeah, dude, it's been. I was about to reference 2025, but no, this was released in the 90s, so it's been 80 years, 70 or 80 years. Did they already have public schools and school uniforms in 1915? Oh wait, no. She was born in 1915, which with her current age, she would have been pulled out of roughly the 1920s at some point. Still though. Yeah, dude, she knows what a fucking sandwich is. Sandwiches are not a new thing. They had sandwiches in 1915, in her time. Don't blow her mind with arcades, though. Meanwhile, Guts was actually doing their fucking jobs. I was going to ask about that, because obviously the locket was going to be a plot point. It's a time travel episode. If he had given her the locket that the old lady had given him, the old lady who is her, that would have begged the question of who first had the locket, or how did it exist if one of them didn't originally purchase it somewhere. Having him give her a new one that she then takes back in time to then give to him, that works, because we were about to have like the fucking Back to the Future debate with what part of it? Back to the Future is full of paradoxes, is my point. Poopy! No, Puppy, no! Oh, people, who cares? Congratulations, you made a black hole. Also, red and blue did not combine to make green, alright? Get your colors straight, people. I like his face. They did a really good job on his face. It's specifically, like, the jaw. And the eyes. Ooh. I can't even blame Daigo for that one, because they're the reflected beam that fucking hit him. Seriously, how many jets has Daigo destroyed at this point? Or at least been present for the destruction of? Hey, pull your head out of your time hole, asshole! I love when they do a close-up on the kaiju suits and you can see like what parts are cloth, what parts are foam. Get flipped, bitch. Yep, everybody's getting blasted back to when they came from. Nope, they're just assuming the proper age. Okay. That's rather horrific, because that implies that she's about to age in. Nope, she just teleported back to her own time. Is the dog okay? Is the dog okay? So why did all the ships and planes and shit age into dust, but the people went back to their own time? Also, is the dog okay? Okay, and that is it for this upload. I mean, is the dog okay? That's the most important question about that episode. I really like those middle two with the story, the direct 2-episode in a row continuous story. And I'm looking at the title list for episodes further down towards the end of the series, and I do feel like, just going off the episode titles, we are going to get some level of multi-episode story towards the end, but a lot of them do just look more like, but a lot of them do look like just more one-offs, which is fine. They are good episodes. I just, the I keep saying it. I keep saying that. I keep saying it. We need more. We need more plot for the whole series, for the whole season. Um, love the show. It just can't, without a season-long story, even a bad one. It can't measure up to some of the other Toku that I've watched.